first leg of the double, the free-for-all, the favourite Gosh at 10 to 9.
Who was skittled there for a stride, paced a little bit roughly, allowing Kentucky Beauty to cross. Back in behind them came Gosh, followed by Laskin, Garnet Bay, and Man of the Moment last. On the turn the first time, and Kentucky Beauty clear by 6 metres to Merrin's Choice. A sulky's length away as Ira Moo. Back on the rail and fourth is Ambro Gold. Then Royal Free, who's one out with the sit, followed by Gosh on his back. Garnet Bay now working up on the rail, followed by Laskin second last, and 5 metres away Man of the Moment. Now the judge the first time, 2 circuits to go, and the mare on top, Kentucky Beauty, she's clear by 6 metres to Merrin's Choice on the inside of Ira Moo. Ambro Gold is 3 back on the fence, moving up as Royal Free. From last now, Man of the Moment going forward 3 wide. On the fence is Garnet Bay, followed by Gosh, and 4 metres away Laskin. Along the back, 1,600 metres out, they quicken up again. It's Kentucky Beauty by 3 metres to Man of the Moment, who works up on the outside to be second, within ahead of Kentucky Beauty. He now grabs hold of Man of the Moment. Back on the fence is Merrin's Choice. Ira Moo now fourth on the outside with the nice hit, followed by Royal Free. On the fence is Ambro Gold, and behind them Gosh, who is third last, and 4 back on the outside. He hasn't spent a penny though. Second last is Garnet Bay, and 4 metres away Laskin. Before the turn, a lap and a quarter left to go. They've gone fairly quick. It's still Kentucky Beauty by a neck. 2 Man of the Moment, 4 metres away Merrin's Choice on the leader's back. Ira Moo fourth on the outside, followed by Royal Free on the outside of Ambro Gold. Garnet Bay on the inside of Gosh, and 4 metres away Laskin last, and 1 off the fence. Down the straight at the 950, it's Kentucky Beauty being worked in front by a neck to Man of the Moment. 4 metres away Merrin's Choice, followed by Ira Moo. Then Royal Free fifth. On the rail is Ambro Gold. Then Gosh, followed by Garnet Bay, and 3 metres to Laskin. Out of the straight the final time. Inside the 800, it's still Kentucky Beauty narrowly by a metre. 2 Man of the Moment has worked pretty hard, followed by Merrin's Choice third. In behind them is Ira Moo fourth. He's worked fairly hard though in the run, followed by Royal Free. Ambro Gold in need of a run, followed by Gosh, who's still third last, followed by Garnet Bay, and 4 metres away Laskin. 500 metres to go. It's still Kentucky Beauty being shaken up by a neck. 2 Man of the Moment on the outside who's sticking on. Hooking to the outside now, Royal Free making ground 3 wide. In behind them is Ira Moo under pressure. Goss now tracking Royal Free. Merrin's Choice in need of a run, followed by Garnet by Ambro Gold and Laskin. On the turn though, 300 metres to go. And out 3 wide now, Royal Free. It's sprinted to the lead by 4 metres, Kentucky Beauty. Man of the Moment gone. Gosh now out in the clear is making ground, followed by Ira Moo and Ambro Gold later starting to fly. Gosh has got to Royal Free, but Ambro Gold is coming home all over the top of him on the outside. He'll get up in the shadows of the post. Ambro Gold has won 2 metres to Gosh, and 2 metres away third was Royal Free. Laskin flew home, followed by Ira Moo. Kentucky Beauty, Man of the Moment stopped, followed by Garnet Bay, and last was Merrin's Choice.
Ambro Gold at 7's taking out the fast-class race last night from Gosh at 10 to 9 and Royal Free at 9 to 1. The third leg of the quadrilla, race 6, the favourite Bolster at 11 to 8.
Rajar's Rebel began quickly. Bolster can't lead. He doesn't want to early. Kicking up on the rail is Ataviros. Will lead Rajar's Rebel early. Eden Vance was slowly away. Most Pretty Fella is second last. Kotari Idol easing to the tail end of the field early. And Burrow Birch now works up to be third. And moving up on the inside is Raining Dollar, followed by Hell Moon. Out of the straight the first time, and they slacken right off. And in front is Ataviros by 2 metres to Rajar's Rebel. Working up on the fence to be third now is Burrow Birch, and 4 metres away North Hanover. On the fence is Bolster now fifth, and 3 pairs back. Working up on the outside, Pleasant Fellow. In behind them came Raining Dollar as Rajar's Rebel nearly joins Ataviros in front, and he's pulling double at the moment, Rajar's Rebel. Raining Dollar 4 back on the fence, followed by Kotari Idol. In behind them Hell Moon, followed by Eden Vance, and 2 metres away Most Pretty Fella. They've nearly gone the first circuit, approaching the turn, and they quicken up, and in front is Ataviros narrowly by a metre. 2 Rajar's Rebel. On the leader's back is Burrow Birch, and North Hanover 1 out with the Sid. On his back in turn Pleasant Fellow, followed by Bolster, and a nasty pocket 3 back on the rail. On his back in turn Raining Dollar, followed by Kotari Idol. Hell Moon is third last, second last Eden Vance, and back on the paint last is Most Pretty Fella. Out of the straight the final time, 850 metres out. Ataviros has been left alone and held together by 3 metres to Rajar's Rebel. He's worked hard on the run, followed by Burrow Birch, who's third. North Hanover 1 out with the Sid. The Bolster has had a pretty good run, followed by Bolster held up. In behind them came Pleasant Fellow, followed by Raining Dollar. Kotari Idol is fourth last and pulling double, 4 back on the outside of Hell Moon from Eden Vance. Advance and Most Pretty Fella. Along the back, the final time, 600 metres out. Ataviros still held together. He's 3 metres in front of Rajar's Rebel, who looked beaten. Burrow Birch on the inside in need of a run. North Hanover now hooks to the outside, 3 wide. Pleasant Fellow now going forward out 4 wide. In behind them came Bolster, badly held up from Raining Dollar, Kotari Idol, Halmoon, Eden Vance and Most Pretty Fella. Approaching the turn though, 300 metres to go. Ataviros got away by 3 metres. Pleasant Fellow out wide gets to second. He's making ground. Then Kotari Idol off the track, running home, followed by North Hanover, Burrow Birch. In the straight, Ataviros a metre in front of Pleasant Fellow, the outside, wearing it down. Wider out as Kotari Idol. Burrow Birch is getting a split. Pleasant Fellow is grabbing Ataviros near the line, and Pleasant Fellow has won by 2 metres. Tight for the Miners, maybe Ataviros, a nose to Burrow Birch, and close up and wide was Kotari Idol. Bolster flew home, followed by Halmoon. Then North Hanover, Raining Dollar, Eden Vance, Most Pretty Fella, and tailed off was Rajar's Rebel.
The Bendigo trained Pleasant Fellow, successful at 15s. Ataviros did get second. Bolster unplaced at 11 to 8. Second leg of the double, race 7. Brad Marlin, the favourite, 6 to 4 on.
For race 7 in the back straight, Mobile draws away there racing. Brad Marlin came out hard and fast. He clears the field comfortably on settling down. Arco Bellino from the outside drops out to last. Working up to be second, Yankee Craig and Festival Summer going forward. Easing in behind them, Count Nimbus for the one out sit, followed by Congo's Pride, who's fourth on the rail. Evening Tyros now going forward off the track early, followed by Romantic Joanne. Marching order back on the fence, second last South Atlas, and 5 metres away Arco Bellino. Brad Marlin in front though, down the straight the first time. He'll take plenty of stoushing. He's 3 metres to Evening Tyros, working up to be second now without cover. On the leader's back is Yankee Craig, and Festival Summer now takes to the one out sit, followed by Congo's Pride, who's fifth on the inside, followed by Count Nimbus. In behind them, Romantic Joanne, followed by Marching Order. South Atlas second last on the outside of Arco Bellino. Out of the straight the first time, towards the 1600, and Brad Marlin left alone. He's doing it comfortably the first circuit by 5 metres to Evening Tyros, racing to second without cover. Back on the fences, Yankee Craig, one out with the sit Festival Summer. Then Congo's Pride, who's 3 back on the fence, followed by Count Nimbus. Marching Order 4 back on the rail, followed by Romantic Joanne. Second last is Arco Bellino, and a metre on the outside of South Atlas, back at the tail and about 35 metres off the lead. 1,250 metres out, Brad Marlin on a nice even rein. He's 4 metres in front of Yankee Craig, and ahead away third is Evening Tyros without cover. Festival Summer with the perfect sit. Congo's Pride is fourth on the rail. Moving up is Count Nimbus, followed by Marching Order. Third last is Arco Bellino from Romantic Joanne, and 4 metres away South Atlas. Down the straight, a lap left to go, and Brad Marlin going comfortably. He's been left alone by 5 metres to Evening Tyros, who's worked pretty hard. He works up to be a clear second now. Back on the fence and third is Yankee Craig. In behind them, Festival Summer. From second last, Romantic Joanne going forward. Congo's Pride is 3 back on the fence, followed by Count Nimbus, South Atlas, Marching Order, and Arco Bellino. Out of the straight the final time, 700 metres out. It's still Brad Marlin going easily by 4 metres to Evening Tyros being shaken up. A metre back on the fence is Yankee Craig. Festival Summer now going forward 3 wide, making some ground. Congo's Pride now angles 1 off the fence, followed by Marching Order. Then Count Nimbus not going well from Romantic Joanne. South Atlas third last, and back on the fence Arco Bellino. At the 450 though, it's still Brad Marlin. He's going sweetly by 4 metres to Evening Tyros. Flat, he can't pick up the leader, and Brad Marlin bolting before the turn. Festival Summer 3 wide gets to second. Then Congo's Pride running home fairly well. In behind the Marching Order, South Atlas getting clear, followed by Yankee Craig, Count Nimbus, Arco Bellino, Romantic Joanne. In the straight though at the 150, and Brad Marlin shot away. He's 6 metres in front and home from Festival Summer. Marching Order, South Atlas boxing on for the Miners with Evening Tyros, but a very comfortable win for Brad Marlin. He wins by 5 metres. Getting up to run second, South Atlas, just in front of Festival Summer, close up and wide Marching Order. Then Evening Tyros, followed by Yankee Craig. In behind them, Congo's Pride, Arco Bellino, Romantic Joanne, and last was Count Nimbus.
It's Brad Marlin taking out the Peter Mee and Liz Sullivan stakes, and that Peter Mee is the one from 3KZ and not our floor manager this morning. 6 to 4 on in favourite, South Atlas 12 to 1, and Festival Summer at 4 to 1. In the last, the favourite here, Adios Moff at 9 to 4.
Adios Moth is still making ground. Then Fume back on the rail, running home fairly well from Key Marty, Moonee, Looney, Ben Tai, Jungle Louie, Taxander tailed off J. Diane. Around the turn of the 250, Marin King just in front, 2 metres to Modern Kelly. Michael Manley 3 wide. Adios Moth out 4 wide, now making ground. Marin King at the 122 metres in front of Modern Kelly, Michael Manley, Adios Moth and Key Marty late down the outside. Marin King just in front. Michael Manley, though, grabbing it near the post. Michael Manley poked his nose in front, and Michael Manley has wanted a nose to Marin King. 3 metres away third. I think Moonee on Looney just in front of...
Michael Manley taking out the last at 5s. Adios Moth, the 9 to 4 favourite. A check of the doubles. Last night, 1 and 5 to Daly, 675. Extra double, 2 and 7, 77.30. Quadrella, 7195, 907.90. That's it for World of Sport replay this morning. World of Sport coming up.
World of Sport replay was another 7 Sport presentation.